Breaking news. We will register Afenifere as political party, Adebanjo declares. Hello, my wonderful people. The time has come for all to rise up to the occasion because we cannot continue to allow parties that are not reliable, people that have no basis, and because they are like the main political party and there are no other parties to be able to rival them, we have no choice, then we are stuck. And so, Ayo Adebanjo, the leader of Afenifere, is saying it is time that Afenifere registers a political party, okay, so that our interest, according to him, is maintained, is preserved, and what we want is what we are going for, and we're not just taking any Tom, Dick, and Harry, to become, because we have no choice, then we are stuck. So, I mean, this is exactly what is going on. Ayo Adebanjo said it is time that we rise to the occasion and we do the needful, to set up a political party that could potentially rival the ones that we have now, so that things can look up. My dear, it's happening. Everyone is rising. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. We will register Afenifere as a political party, Ayo Adebanjo declares. Ahead of the 2023 general election, Pan-Yoruba Sociocultural Organization Afenifere has said it will register as a political party in order to serve as a third force to the ruling All Progressive Congress APC and the People Democratic Party PDP. Speaking after a meeting at his Ijebu Ogbe residence, Afenifere leader Chief Ayo Adebanjo lamented that both the APC and PDP have failed Nigerians immensely. They are before us and we know, adding that it is time for the group to liberate the citizens from the abject poverty and make life better. He urged members of the group to mobilize people at the grassroots so as to wrestle power from the two major political parties in the country. Afenifere leader was, however, silent on whether the group will contest in the 2023 general elections. When asked about the reverence of the party, the relevance of the party in the presence of the political disposition, the General Secretary of Afenifere Shola said the organization was the oldest political group in Nigeria, saying that it started as Action Group AG in 1951 and has been committed to a nation building since then. So this will not be strange or a new thing at all. The federal structure Nigeria is enjoying today is a brainchild of the Afenifere during the process of campaigning for election then. Different groups took different positions, but we were vocal and definite about Nigeria being run by federal principle because of her diverse ethnic nationalities, Shola has said. And so for us to bring Nigeria back to that position and that place where we can truly enjoy what we need and what will benefit us as a nation, we must go back and get back into the system to bring things into the right perspective. So there you have it, my wonderful people. Fenny Ferry has, through, not like through their weight, but there's an intention to ensure that they have their say come 2023 in terms of things going on currently now, saying, it's not fair. People you thought or you think, should be able to make something different. As a matter of fact, they are not even bothered, they are not bothered. They are not bothered at all. These people are rather doing other things, working as though, there is nothing particular or there's nothing they can do to change the whole status quo. They know fully well. Okay, for instance, Buhari came to Nigerians with a campaign trail. And what was that campaign trail? Oh, we will ensure that we return Nigeria to the federal system. Federal, this is where, every region is able to manage their resources and do things that will better them. that will do things that will better them. And this was the promise Nigerians believed. I mean, that's not even all of the promise. If you listen to the promises, my dear, you'll be wondering if we ever, what kind of one chance did we enter? This is the one chance of the one chance, so the one chance of the century, I can assure you. We were thoroughly deceived. And guess what? We fell for it. Here we are today, watching and looking at how things are being played out. And to a large extent, if God does not help and deliver us, we don't know where we're going to be going in the forthcoming days, because Nigerian politicians, no, I've not seen a greater set of liars. They lie like there's no tomorrow, and they are comfortable at it. They say it with ease, as if, it's true. But they know that what they are saying is not right, is not true, but they don't care. Like, seriously, they don't care. They say it and they tell you that this is what they will do. And Nigerians were very, very happy to hear them identifying the problem. That means if they've identified the problem, they know that there is need for solution. And they also prefer solution in parts of the campaign tray. The deceit, the whole deceit plot. Yeah, there was solution as well, saying, well, we will also ensure that we do this, and the Nigerians will support. So Nigerians believed and said, wow, victory at last. We are moving forward. The nation is going to get better. But my dear, it was all a decoy. When you are distracted from the main thing, and Nigerians follow suit and said, finally, we have people who understand what we are going through. My dear, the administration started and we saw deceits, full play, and everybody was like, was this what we signed up for? It was too late to cry when the head is off. Everybody was just stuck and said, when is the next election? 2019 came. It was then the fight of the clash of the titans. What we saw was that it was courts that decided who won, and said Buhari wants Atiku, and here we are. People are just going through the motions and counting the hours, the minutes, the seconds, and cannot wait for this whole nightmare to be over. So what are we saying? There is a time to rise up from the current ashes that we see. It will not always be like this. I know that we've been hard and long on this very page and on this place, and it look like we're not going to come through it, the turn. But I can assure you that we'll get through a bend, and all this, I'm not promising that it's going to be over in a moment, but I mean, something is going to happen, and we will have the dawning of a new day, and we all can boldly and clearly state and see, for instance, that things, can get better. Yes, things will get better. It will get better. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.